What's up, guys? Coach David here again, and today is going to be a fun one. I want to do a tier list for the cardio machines. So I'm a big gamer, love anime, and I figured, so in Dragon Ball Super, right, you got Ultra Instinct Goku, by far S-Class, and then you got someone like Yamcha, who, I don't think we need to even talk about Yamcha, right? In the same fashion, I'm going to rank the cardio machines that you have in your typical gym from D, B, C, A, and F, right? So we're gonna start with the worst and work our way up. I graded them, I ranked them based off of their potential. How many calories could you burn if you did this machine for 40 minutes? And some things to keep in mind when it comes to cardio, just general discussion. You're looking at your heart rate to determine how hard you're working and how many calories you can burn. So we're gonna have some machines where your heart rate might be capped around, let's say 60% of your max. No matter how hard you push it, because of the setup of that machine, you can't get it higher. Therefore, you can't burn that many calories, or it would take a longer time, as opposed to you get on a machine where you can go up to 80 or 90%, for example. The other thing is, just to give you guys a little bit of knowledge, when you're holding on to the handles or the rails on the Stairmaster, or you're not using the arms of the elliptical, whatever it says in terms of calories burned, it's not going to be as accurate, because that machine thinks that you're doing no holding onto anything or you're using the arms. So you can't really go according to that, right? Just so you know, if the machine says you burn 1,000 calories, but you were holding on for dear life the whole time, you did not burn 1,000 calories. It doesn't work that way, right? So let's get to the topic at hand. Let's start with the D class, the least efficient. I'm not gonna say they're terrible, but they're just not the best. So we have the two machines where you are actually sitting down, relaxed, in a relaxed position for the most part, and only one part of your body is working. So we got the stationary cycle and we got the arm cycle. So the arm cycle, you're just using your arms, you're pumping away. Yeah, it's okay. If you're a rehab patient or you have some kind of injury and you can't even use your legs, it's something. But once again, only your upper body works. Stationary bike is the same thing, but in reverse. So only your legs are working. Your upper body isn't involved at all. So you just can't work that hard if your whole body isn't working. Make sense? So if you are between the ages of, a teenager to 20 to 30 to 40, you have no injuries, and I see you on one of those, yeah, it's just not a good look. Please use anything else. Those machines, if you sit there for an hour and you say you did cardio for an hour and you tell your friends that and your coach that, you are lying to them. That is not an hour of cardio. It's not. But let's move to C class. So I'm gonna put the upright bike here and the cycling bike, just because you can jack up the resistance, sure. You can get a really high cycling rate, sure. But your upper body still isn't contributing much to the movement, or not enough. So once again, your heart rate is still gonna be capped because it's not a total body movement. Yes, you can burn calories. Yes, you're in a way developing some leg strength, right? But other machines are gonna be better in terms of time efficiency. So B class, I'm gonna tell you now, I have the treadmill in two different categories. In B class, it is the flat or low incline treadmill, where you're either doing sprints, if you can do intervals for 40 minutes, or you're running really slow for 40 minutes. So that's good, you burn a lot more calories, and you're using your upper body this time, right? You're not just using your legs or just your arms. Everything has to work when you run. In the same vein, we have the elliptical, or anything like the elliptical. right? So your arms are pumping, your legs are working, there's a ton of resistance. You can put the incline up and down. There's no impact on your joints. Great machine, I love it. You could set up some to watch TV and just have at it, right? You're gonna burn a ton of calories there too, but I didn't rank it in my A or S class just because the A and S classes offer a little bit more of a benefit. So let's go there. My A class is going to be a treadmill on a really high incline. So 15% is the standard at most gyms. You got some treadmills that can go up to 30 or even 50. If you do that for 40 minutes, that's tough. That is hard to do. You're gonna be holding on to dear life and pumping away, and you're gonna be burning a ton of calories and getting a little stronger from that too. So I definitely recommend that if you want to get a ton of bang for your buck. 40 minutes, high incline treadmill is hard. The other one I put here, which is gonna be the controversial choice, is the row machine. I put the row machine here not because I'm advising you to do it for 40 minutes or an hour. It is the most technical one to use. You have to actually consider your form. You could run like an idiot and have bad form on the treadmill and you're still gonna burn calories and you might get hurt, but more your ego is gonna get hurt from people watching you. But yeah, it's not as big of a deal as if you're doing the row machine with bad form, because if you're doing it like this and your back is all curved, you could jack up your lower back and feel terrible. So that's the only downside about the row machine, but there's a strength component there that you don't get from other machines. You're actively pulling against resistance, right? The air or the water. So your back has to work. Actively pull. So your back muscles are getting developed from that movement. Added benefit. So that's why I put it as A class, because you're getting more bang for your buck. And finally, the king of kings, in terms of the cardio machines, to me, is the Stairmaster. Why? Once again, we get that strength component, right? Think about, now you're on a super high incline. It's like the treadmill incline but on steroids. Plus, you have to push up and lift your entire body up to get to the next step. So it's like doing the step up exercise over and over and over. So your legs are getting a strength component from that movement. That's why I like to really make sure that I get my hips fully extended when I'm going up the steps. So it is like doing a step up. So my hips and my legs and my glutes and my quads and my hamstrings, they're all getting stronger. And if you, it is the hardest machine. You're gonna sweat, you're gonna hate life. You're gonna be up there and it's tough, man. 40 minutes on the Stairmaster is tough. Even if you go slow, it's still, you're climbing stairs. So that's why you're burning the most calories, you're getting the strength part of it. And in my opinion, it's just the best of the best. You're getting so much from that one machine. So argue with me all you want. Let me know your opinion. I know the row machine is going to be the #1 thing people point out. It's just my opinion. And yeah, I think the Stairmaster is the best of the best. You burn the most there. So subscribe. You're going to be seeing videos soon about what your heart rate means, how to track it, and how to calculate the calories you burn from that. Plus just some other cardio discussions about HIIT and LIT, what the difference is, what you should be doing. So if you're interested in those, follow me, subscribe, make sure you keep up to date with the videos. Go to my Instagram, check that out as well. And I'll see you next time.